All right, welcome back. What did Carol Baskins always say? Cool cats and kittens. Something like that. So, the only thing I did off recording was I made a bunch of pearl barley and a couple things of oatmeal, and I was amazed because I got points every time. So we're now up to the point in harvesting baits where we can do sweet dough and wheat grains. You have to get wheat grains from Winding Rivulet, so we don't have those yet. But sweet dough I noticed on the weeklies, and I don't know if this is still the case, but it was the case, that there were some white bream on sweet dough. So we're gonna put sweet dough on this third rod here. We've got pearl barley on the first two. Right, we caught a couple fish in that first spot where the tench were. I didn't really see any tench though. If you didn't see the last episode, we finally upgraded and was able to purchase the Express Fishing Percy FD140 to go with our Adriatica that we had been holding for a minute now. And unfortunately, we don't have a fluorocarbon leader. The other good news is we can now do a boilie. So what I would like to do, and let's check the Crucian. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Oh no, that's not what I was expecting. Where is that, Amber? So Mosquito, it's on wet bread and pearl barley. Let's look at Gibble. Night crawlers, come on. Interesting. I don't see one person that at Mosquito has gotten a trophy this week off of a boilie. Now, I was not expecting this. That's sandwiched. It doesn't mean it's not happening, but at least the top weeklies are not showing it. Okay. Well, and this spot is not biting. Oh, we've got one on the second line. So for this bream order, we just need 3 over a kilo, and that'll give us 30 silvers, enough to play with. What I was thinking, that's not one. What I was thinking was that if it might be worth trying. How long do we give this? We probably should put a smaller hook on there, to be honest. Let's give it another minute, and then we'll change the hook size. Wait, was that one going off? You know, in the past, things like the cherry boilies, there's been a few types of boilies that would just like nail those trophy crucian and gibbles. I was gonna try that, but if that's not really working this week, I'll see if the all-time records at, oh, I can't because I'm not at Mosquito. I guess we could just check here. Oh, absolute records. There you go. Spicy Cherry 16. See, that's what I was thinking. Spicy cherry 16. That's what I was thinking about trying. Is those boilies, see if they're biting those right now, but they may not be. They may just not be. All right, let's we're not going to stay here forever. If this isn't happening, we're going to try something else. All right, let's see if anything over a kilo is gonna come out here. That's a roach. Not even sure we have a clip on that one. And this is something small. Also a roach. We do have this one clipped. I think the bream might be drying up. Well, I shouldn't say that because we're not using garlic dough. Garlic dough may just be what's working right now. Finally, the rain stopped. So we'll see if anything goes on this sweet dough. If not, and if we're not catching much bream, maybe we'll move to that. I did have someone that mentioned to me 4332 15 clip. There's a white bream spot, which that would be like down here. So go all the way back around and then around this way. Might be worth trying that. Let's just see if the bream start coming in here though. We're just now past 2200. Unfortunately, a lot of times the trophy gibbles and crucians come at night too, so we might not be able to test those, test that anywhere this episode. But it feels good to have 3 solid feeders now, though. We can pretty much fish for bream on all 3 now. What the heck is on sweet dough? This is a sizable fish. Huh. It's a bream. Go ahead and put our points in. This could be another roach, right? Or a really small bream. Just bringing back memories here. The moon's out. I remember fishing. I think it was. I remember all these trees sticking out. Did they add this bridge at some point? Holy cow. We can just cross right over this bridge. I have never been on this bridge before. Does anybody know when they added this? Man, that helps. We could have gotten to this spot faster by going through that bridge, I think. That helps. So we've yet to catch a bream that is the size we need it to be. This is the only rig we don't have a fluorocarbon leader on because they're out of stock. Alright, there we go. Alright, hold on. Let's just see here what we've got on. That's too small. Might be another bream, I guess. Or is that a roach or something? Oh, it's an eyed. So weird. I love fishing in a spot with a bait like that you've never used before and just trying to figure out what's going to come in with a bait you've never used in that spot, I should say. Alright, let's get one more cycle of fish here because we did get the one bream that's big enough. I mean, it's 30 silver if we can get 2 more of those. And was I right about the white bream? I don't remember if it was just on like a certain... Yeah, look at that. Sweet dough. And that was like yesterday. Well, if this is a bream, it's over a kilo. If it's a roach, it's a trophy. Should be good news either way. Good news. And it may have been between these two white trees. I was trying to think about places I used to fish. There used to be like tench spots up and down this bank that occasionally would be really active. The one I'm thinking of may have been further down though. Even down here, like past where they have this bridge. Got the start of a bridge here too. Cast into that 5-meter hole from here. Very similar to the last one, right? With bream, I would think that the bite rate might be a little better on these two with the fluorocarbon leaders. Uh-oh. It looks like that one might have been stuck. Not sure, but it felt like it. Now, something like carp or like Crucian gibbles, I don't think they're going to care about the fluorocarbon leader as much. But these bream, they're a little more cautious. All right, this is going to do it, right? This is 3 that are over a kilo. Whew. We are in the red. It's a big boy. That's over 2 kilos. Almost. All right. Let's go try that white bream spot just for a few minutes here. I don't like the way that thing is kind of sticking to the ground in the river. We gotta get some more ground bait mix. We're doing good at using the ground bait that we make, though. So we want to test that 4332. Oh yeah, it's around the corner. There's camp. Alright, and we also want to go with smaller hooks. I mean, at least down to 14, right? With sweet dough. Do we have something on this? Yeah, it's an 18. And then clip 15, I think they said. This was Besky, if I'm saying that right. I'm going to assume it's straight out. If it's not, then I will just miss it. And once again, you might think that white bream will do better with the fluorocarbon leader. That can't be a white bream. All right. Where's the fort? It's really too bad there's not a back entrance, right? Can we add a back gate? I don't want to miss that bream order. Holy cow, we almost did. Wow. We're one roach short of 30 more silver. Dadgum. We should have pearl barley in there to get another roach. Can I find spicy cherry real quick? It's gonna be under S, right? Are they pop-up boilies? That doesn't make sense. No? Alright, hold on. They're sinking boilies, and they're made by... Oh, it says hot cherry on the front. That's so funny. Alright, let's get 25 of those so we can play around with them sometime. We also, when we can purchase this at Mosquito, but we also have to get like the carp components, like the, well, carp hook, and then also the specialized lead core or whatever. Let's see what we have on down here. We're getting gibbles on this stuff. Let's try to get a daggum roach. Something big is on that one. Maybe maybe this would be good to use on the gibbles and crucians as well. Yeah, we're just not getting white bream at all. We could try a really small hook. Holy cow. Oh, it's stuck on something. Oh my goodness. Is that the roach order? Or is it just me? Alright, Besky, if you see this video, please let us know what you were catching the white bream on. And am I supposed to be casting into that little hole, like right there? But if so, why wouldn't you just go here? Yeah, I think you would. So, I don't know. It might just be like my hook size, might be the bait I'm using. Just because some trophy size white bream have come out on that sweet dough doesn't mean it targets them very well. Like, I probably should have tried just worms in here. I don't know. See, like, what we could catch them on. There's some nice fish in this spot, though, just like in general. Reasonably sized stuff. Man, everything feels bigger than it really is when you're bringing it, like, up out of the water. I'm impressed with this sweet dough, though. Like, look at this. Look at this gibble. Holy cow. It's probably our biggest gibble ever. And that was on a tiny, on this account. And that was on a tiny hook. I think we go turn in that roach order and then see about a lead core and then head back to... All right, let's set this thing up. So we're changing this from basic bottom fishing to classic hair rig. That's what we need is a lead core. It's a required component of a carp thing. We might need a different sinker. I mean, this one will work for now. Feeder leader is fine. We don't have any carp hooks. So we need a carp hook and we need the lead core. Carp hook size, I think we're going to get like a 6. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go fill that order. That'll give us hopefully enough silver to get those things we need. And eventually we will make it back to Oldburg to try to get maybe a common carp on our new setup. I don't know, we'll see. Let's think about, I mean, I don't know what sizes the lead cores come in. We don't want it to be weaker than our leader though. And not too strong above it just because of the diameter issue. So something more than 7.5 for a lead core. I feel like the clay one is probably the most standard. Let me think. Goodness, that's the one I use the most in carp fishing, at least. All right, that's freaking big. I'd love to have the 9 kilo size. They just get bigger and bigger, right? So what would be the second choice? Oh my gosh. Are all of the 9 pounds sold out? That is brutal. And expensive. Carp hook. Well, we can get that at Mosquito. It'll be cheaper. Oh, that's a nice tench order. It's a nice rough order too. Let's get out of here. Back up to 75 silver though. Okay, carp hook. Is that the cheapest? 8. 4. An 8. Good grief. 4. We can't use that. It's too high a level. Okay. So, do we want 8? I think we want 8 over 4. Is that right? Or do we live dangerously and get a 4? Let's get a 4. Okay. So we can now put this together. Put cherries on there. We're not going to have a dip. How much is like some kind of cherry dip? I mean, it's not that expensive unless you're low level, and then it feels expensive, right? All right, let's go to... Look at these orders. Look at those rough orders. So tempting, but I just don't... Probably will run out of time before we can do all that. I want to try sweet dough out here too. We're going to 35.49. You know the spot. Now we've got to save up silver. I don't know if we'll do this next, but soon. It's worth saving up silver for night crawlers. If you look at the trophy list right now, night crawlers are killing it across several different lakes. Um, 35.49. All right. No ground bait. We can't make PVA. That's where they get you on carp fishing. A little bit. Sweet dough. Crucian Gibble mix. Wait, could I have put a cage on here? Alright, let's test it against just bread. Already getting some interest in our sweet dough. I want to know if I could have put a cage on here with ground bait. Nah. No. So you can't use the boilie and ground bait, right? Method would allow you to. Pop-up method would. Interesting. I think the bite rate's just going to be really slow. No ground bait. I mean, we could throw ground bait, but... Alright, so that was on bread. Pretty decent one. Look at this bread bite rate. I think we have a nibble going on cherry over there. Yep. That is not a trophy, is it? See, really what we need to do is try this at night. It's not the ideal hook size either. 6 would have been better. Really, 8 would have been better than 4, but 4 gives us more options moving forward. To only have one carp hook, might as well start with 4, I feel like. $27.5. I mean, since we can't have ground bait, we really... That's a nice crucian on Sweet Dough. We really should just pony up and get some dip, because that'll help attract the fish as well. I'm sure there's some cherry or spicy cherry dip that would work for that. Pretty expensive. In the sense that we're probably not gonna, I mean, unless the trophies are really active, we're probably not gonna catch better crucians or gibbles than we will on something like bread or Sweet Dough. So when we're paying 10 silver for 25 of those boilies, that is definitely cutting into any kind of profit off of crucian gibbles. And the bite rate's going to be slower too. The only reason why you would want to do this is if the trophies are coming out pretty successfully. And that mostly happens at night, it seems like, in this spot, for me at least. We would probably be killing it with night crawlers. But I think Sweet Dough's fine. Sweet Dough seems to be working good. What is also possible, though, is we could get a common carp to take one of these boilies. That would be fun. Still getting some decent ones, but this is the time of day where they get small typically. And we've been having a nibble off and on that wild cherry for ages. Which I can't tell you how much I'm hoping that'll be a common carp, but... You know, I did that video on a different game. I kind of want to occasionally do a little short Let's Play series on different strategy games or simulation games. And I tried that Ostriv and did a first episode of that. Definitely still learning about that game. But it was very fun. There's a little gibble on the sweet dough. Also thinking about Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Evolution, whatever that's called. And the zoo game. I have both of those strategy games and like them a lot. The other one that kind of came to mind, and this is more of a war strategy game, is Hearts of Iron 4. Haven't played that in forever, but that's a fun war strategy game. Paradox, I think. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to still be doing fishing videos, but trying to like balance it with maybe sort of a rotation of strategy games. We'll see how it goes though. Is it still nibbling? Like, I hate to go, like, to pick it up while it's nibbling. I'm telling you, it's been doing that for ages. See if that'll either stop it from doing that or if we'll get the fish. I don't really see it vibrating anymore. We'll keep our wild cherry boilie, thank you. We just not, yeah. Yeah, we are one roach away. And they just have to be over 20 grams. That's nothing. As you know, I love when that happens. So this should be, what is it, 3 out of the 5 that we need? Because I really need to wrap this up. I tell you guys, Mondays just kick my tail. I mean, I'm so tired I shouldn't even try to do this, but I didn't want to not do another video. But I will definitely try to have more energy tomorrow on whatever we do. I've really kind of been wanting to try that Jurassic Park strategy game again. I don't even think I got through the original 5 islands that you can play, much less the whatever DLC has come out since then. Wish that had been a roach, not a bream. Wow, this is a fish here. What size hook we running? Let's see if the roaches here like pearl barley as much as they do at Oldburg. How many is that now? My brain can't even think right now. Alright, we're 1 short, I believe. It's so hard to like... We need to cook some more sizable food. That stuff hardly fills you at all. Alright, so we can now cook baked potato with fish. Oh man, you can use so many. Potatoes, onions, salt. I bet that fills you up so much better. That's actually really cool. And it would level up fishing, hunting really well. That's cool that there's not like very strict demands. Ooh. Oh no, what you can use as fish for that recipe? Let's give them another minute and then we'll wrap this up. I think we've got the rough order. Let's go make sure though. If there's plenty of time, then I won't turn it in yet, because if we end up with another non-marker, we've been catching a lot of tiny ones. If we end up with another non-marker, we might as well use that for the cafe order, but if it's almost over, then let's just rush and get it in. 11 hours. We do have it. We're 1 roach short. This is disgusting. But I'm really too tired to just like keep banging my head against trying to catch a roach. It's getting late in the night too. Like, we may just not catch another roach for a while. I think this will be another non-marker. Beautiful. That's a decent one. Wow. We're still not like full. I guess we keep digging too. I don't know. 3 redworms, I like it. Last ditch effort for a roach. I'm like, where would that be? I really don't know where it would be this time of night. Thought for sure the pearl barley over there was going to work for me. Alright. $27 silver. And one roach away from 10 more. So we're back up to 82 silver. If we have to just sell them, we got 17 more. So that's like almost back to 100. What are we getting on worm here? Could be a perch this time of night. They could still be catching. Now this should be a roach. It's small though. What is this? Is that a sleeper? Interesting. On pearl barley, huh? That was a 31.5 meter cast there. We're not playing around. Birch. So many orders. I just don't have time or the energy. I really don't. Okay. I got to go. Let's just sell them. 17 more, so we're right at 100 silver. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, like I said, the thing we might be saving for right now is night crawlers, which we need about another 100 silver plus a little bit more to travel and pick it up. I swear you better not be a roach. Oh my gosh. It's just 10 silver. We'll be okay. It's a little tinge. And what's the last thing we caught on silver? Silver? Pearl barley. I'm gonna sell those fish and we're out of here. Awesome. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do next time. I might get some of that dip. Here, let's just get it real quick. Let's see what goes with spicy cherry. Just because I feel like I'm probably going to want to try that at least one more time. Are these the cheapest kind? Yeah. All right, let's see. Nothing cherry. Oh, it's going to be sold out here. Hot Devil might work. Wild cherry. Out of stock. Okay. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.